Director and screenwriter Joey Laurinaitis.
Thanks for staying, everyone. So this is the end of a 6-year journey for me. 6 years ago, I told one of my friends, Dan Eccles, that I was going to write a script, and he said, "Great, you should do that." And I said, "If I do, will you do it with me? Will you produce it?" And he's like, "Sure." So I wrote the script. It took about a year, and then I told him that I thought we should be shooting in about 2 months. And he kind of looked at me and said, "Well, it might take a little longer." And I said, "Dan, don't be pessimistic. I want positive energy on this." And it took 5 years later. We actually got the financing. So I'd like to bring just, those people on board who helped make this possible, because eventually we took it to Julie Yorn, and it was in November of last year. And she brought on Holly Wiersma, and they came. Actually, Holly called me in December and said, "I have the money." And I didn't believe her. I just sort of sure, okay, fine, whatever. Went through Christmas, and then in January, Julie gave the script to Ashley's agent here at Sundance. So movies do happen at Sundance. But, and she said yes. So it just sort of all happened really fast. But Dan Etheridge, who's been with me the entire time. Julie Yorn, who did so many amazing things and helped pull the cast together. Incredible. And just a quick thank you to my agents, Chris Andrew, Heather Nunn, who I think sent out 1,000 scripts over the 5 years to various people, and Dave Feldman, my attorney, who spent 6 months negotiating a contract with people who didn't have money, but I think we had action figure rights negotiated and everything. So thank you for all of that. And then the cast. This is Ashley, Judd. Woo! And to me, this has always been a story about a father and a daughter, and Scott Wilson's here. And I think if I had ever met Cal, I would be married by now. But I had a very specific idea of what I wanted, which is probably why I'm not married. But Jeffrey Donovan came in, and I was just like, that's Cal. Laura Prepon, we all have a crush on her. She's such a girl's girl, guy's girl, amazing athlete. And one of my favorite people on the planet, who I met as a teamster on a film years ago, but fell in love with, Mr. Wally Welch. Yeah. And I saved the best for last with so much respect for her career, Miss Diane Ladd. And one of our executive producers, which part of Bold Films, who gave us the money to do this, Michelle Litvak, is the actual guy who wrote the check and gave me everything that I wanted. Gary Michael Walters. And I think one more person here is from our crew. Alan Brewer, who's our composer, who did our music. And then we finished shooting, and they say that, you know, this happens. It was sort of my first time, but you rewrite the movie when you edit, and I couldn't have asked for a better editor, Meg Rediker. And I want to bring up our assistant editor because he went above and beyond his job. And I can't even tell you all the things he did to help me get through this. Aaron Rottinghouse. And I think that's it. Time's up for our Q&A, but thanks for coming. But I want all these people because they were such a huge part, and I couldn't have done it without them. Questions? Anyone? Yes?
Are you from the South, or do you have experiences from the South? You're from the South, and South, so much of it, the nuance is so right.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm from North Little Rock, Arkansas, where we shot the film. I grew up there, but I tried really hard because I hate like Southern caricature films, and so we all worked really hard not to do that.
Well, we Southerners think you guys right.
Thank you. Huge compliment. Thank you.
First of all, thank you. And although obviously it was a complex performance, it really felt effortless on many levels because the script was so good and the direction was so clear and specific. I would be maybe a little nervous before a scene because the map and the template is always very abstract, and to actually manifest it into something, you know, physical and vivid in first person is a different energy or different vibration. But once I started, it was really pretty much there, and that's because, as I said, the writing was so beautiful and specific and clear and simple, but at the same time really deep and poetic. And so it's really a tribute to Joey's accomplishment both on the page and then in person on set.